Well, it's a beautiful evening for softball here at the GCU Softball Stadium in the heart of the Valley of the Sun of Phoenix, Arizona. Good evening, everybody, and welcome inside the GCU Softball Stadium for tonight's softball matchup between the visiting Northern Illinois Huskies and your Grand Canyon University Lopes. I'm Kyle Borg, alongside Cheyenne Rose. And Cheyenne, the Lopes are pretty familiar with this Northern Illinois team. They are coming off a weekend sweep of the Huskies.
Absolutely, Kyle. As we saw in Game 1, that pitcher's duel with Denhart pitching that complete game. And then Game 2, the offense came out swinging for the Lopes, getting those 2 home runs from FIFIELD and Bishop in the bottom of the first and bottom of the second. And the Lopes look to lead off and add some more momentum coming into this game here.
Well, we'll go ahead and take a quick look at the Sanderson Ford 3 keys to the game to see how the Lopes can have a repeat performance and beat the Huskies for the 4th time this season.
Absolutely. So the first key is Queens of the Circle. The Lopes pitching staff has been great against these Northern Illinois Huskies, with Denhart pitching that full game, as I mentioned, and then Sahar and Hambrick being able to work themselves out of trouble, and the Lopes will need to rely on their pitching staff once again here. And then home, the Lopes are looking for their 4th straight win here, and they've shown that they have the stuff when it comes to defending, and this is their home turf. They have been able to take opportunities and make the most out of them, which they'll need to do early on here tonight. And then Funhouse, we have seen what it looks like when these Lopes have fun coming out, and the offense and the defense firing on all cylinders, and they just need to have fun and take what the Huskies give them. We've seen a lot more walks delivered than ever before from the Huskies, and taking it 1 inning at a time to get Coach Pearson's 500th win.
Denhart in the circle, and she will send her second pitch of the game in. It's a check swing. A little confusion, throw over to first. Bishop's going to step on the bag. That's going to be an out, and now we'll talk about it possibly with the umpires. The runner didn't go. That's the leadoff batter for the Huskies, Walensky, playing shortstop this evening. They'll say an illegal pitch on Ryan Denhart to make it a 2-0 count, so 2 balls, no strikes early on to the leadoff batter for Northern Illinois. That one's going to be legal and swung on, grounded to Pearson, over to Bishop in time for out number 1 on the 3rd pitch of the game for Ryan Denhart. And that will retire the first batter for the Huskies, and Denhart's going to look to settle into a groove. This will bring up the center fielder, Kara Apato. That first pitch in for a strike from Ryan Denhart. Denhart on the season 5-2 with a 2.82 ERA. And was an all-WAC member of the preseason team. That one just missing for a ball. Last season's preseason pitcher of the year in the WAC before the season was cut short. That one swung on and missed for strike number 2. Apato batting .250 on the year. That one outside going to miss. Even the count up. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The junior center fielder bats left but throws right-handed. Denhart's 2-2, going to be fouled off.
And Kyle, as we mentioned, this is Lopes' first game since playing the Huskies earlier this weekend, but the Huskies went and played ASU yesterday, coming off a 10-2 loss. So the Lopes are going to use that to their advantage here, as they have that winning momentum coming into this game.
The 2-2 grounded towards Pearson. It'll get through the hole in between second base, and it'll be a base hit for Apato, the center fielder.
The left fielder, number 6, Katie Keller.
And you just talked about coming off that 10-2 loss for this Northern Illinois team. That puts their losing streak at 4 games in a row. They did score 2 runs against the number 11 team in the nation in the Sun Devils of Arizona State. The Lopes will see the Sun Devils 2 times, once at Arizona State on April the 6th, or just the 1 time. So they will travel to Tempe on April the 6th to face the Sun Devils as that pitch misses for a ball. This is the left fielder, Katie Keller, into the batter's box now for the Huskies as that pitch outside got the corner for strike number 1. Katie Keller leads the team in batting average at .423 on the year. She started and played in 9 games. 11 hits for her and 4 RBIs on the season. Off-speed pitch missing outside for ball 2. 2-1 to the left fielder. Denhart comes set. She'll get ready to deliver. 2-1. Got it for strike number 2 to even the count. Lopes can get out of the inning with a double play here. Just the 1 hit so far in this top half of the first. Two. Fouled off back into the screen, and the count will stay at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Keller settles in. Denhart will get the sign and get ready to deliver the 2-2. Pitch outside, runner going, throw down to second. Didn't hold on, got past the slide. That's going to be a stolen base for Kara Apato. Both the tag and the runner missed on that one, sliding past the base but recovering just in time to get in safely. Count is full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 1 down in the top of the first. Denhart delivers the payoff. That's fouled back again. Here's the 3-2 again. That time fouled off as well. That one further down the left field line towards the bullpen. Fouled off into the same spot on the 3-2 again. Keller's only struck out 3 times on the season. 3-2 again. That one ripped into center field over the head of KRISTIN Fifield and all the way to the wall. See if that scores. They're going to hold the runner. She runs through the stop sign, and she's going to score. Coming all the way around was Apato. And the Huskies lead at 1-0.
The designated player, number 32, Carly Getchus.
That'll be a double for Katie Keller. That one's fouled off into the screen. Bring up the designated player, number 32, Carly Getchus, Sioux Falls, South Dakota native. Off speed is high and outside for ball 1, and the count is even. One from Denhart outside, ball 2. Gotcha's batting .391 on the season. That pitch will make it 3 balls and 1 strike to the cleanup batter and the designated player, Gotchas. Keller standing on second after that RBI double, put her team up 1-0. Fouled off into the screen. Count will go full. Gotchas, this is the 1 strikeout on the young season for the Huskies. Only played 9 games. Has the Huskies as a team. Gotchas has started all 9 of those. Payoff pitch again with 1 out from Denhart. That one will be fouled off and into the backstop, and the count will stay full. Denhart gets the sign and delivers. That one will get out of play, foul ball. Count still 3 balls, 2 strikes. Three-two, one more time. Outside, that's going to Walker. And that's going to bring out a visit to the circle to talk to Denhart. So now 2 on with 1 out and 1 run already across here in the top of the first. And they'll bring the whole infield in to talk about it here with Denhart going over a few things.
Well, Kyle, we saw something similar in Game 2 where the Huskies came out swinging, got those 3 runs in the top half of the first, but definitely nothing that the Lobes can't handle. Lobes came back and put up a 4 in that bottom half of Game 2. So Lobes just need to calm down, kind of get settled in here a little bit. As we mentioned, Denhart threw that full game in Game 1, so she's been up against these batters before, and she knows what she needs to do here.
And she'll settle in against the catcher. Number 5, Bianca Barone, gets ready now for Northern Illinois, looking to tack on to the lead. Still just 1 out here in the top half of the first. Squares to bunt, throw down to third, well in time. That's going to get her for out number 2. That pitch was in the dirt for a ball as Barone squared to bunt, pulled back. And they'll look down to second, say that Gotchas is going to be safe as Keller was thrown out going to third. Pitch from Denhart, fouled off into the screen. 1 ball, 1 strike now goes the count to the catcher, Barone. Barone just 182 on the season. Junior infielder from Illinois. She's doing the catching this evening here in the 4th game that these 2 teams have played since Saturday. That one just missing out wide for ball 2. Denhart looks in. She'll come set, deliver the 2-1. That one jammed her, popped up to short for out number 3 as Aguilar-BEAUCAGE makes the catch. So just 2 hits, a walk, and 1 run scored in the top of the first for the Huskies makes it 1-0 Northern Illinois. And we will be back with the bottom of the first after this.
Grand Canyon University, a Christian university, is one of the largest and fastest growing universities in the country. GCU offers 270 dynamic academic programs with modern apartment-style living, classrooms, labs, restaurants, and more. Located in beautiful Phoenix, Arizona, GCU's vibrant community and expansive campus is ranked top 20 for best college campuses in America. My university integrates the free market system with a welcoming Christian worldview perspective into its academic programs and throughout campus life, so you can put your faith into action and help transform communities. GCU campus students received over $157 million in scholarships in 2020, and many students attend GCU for less than the cost of a state university. Visit gcu.edu/myoffer to see the scholarships you qualify for. Admissible high school seniors can schedule a free visit from anywhere in the country. Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Visit gcu.edu/myoffer.
Huskies strike first as the Lopes look to answer, and here's how they will go in the batting order. Number 1, or batting leadoff, will be Gianna Nicoletti, Tabitha Dyer, Lily Bishop. In the cleanup spot is KRISTIN Fifield, 5, 6, and 7, Savannah Torville, Anjolee, Aguilar-BEAUCAGE, Jaden Reed, and Bella Gerke, the catcher, in the 8th spot, and rounding it out is the second baseman, Jordan Pearson, for the Lopes. So Nicoletti will settle in to face off against Claire Norrid, and the first pitch from Norrid is going to be a ball. Nicoletti squares, pulls back, but it clips the corner for a strike.
Okay, this is the 3rd time that the Lopes hitters are going to be seeing Norrid. First time didn't go so well. Second time, the Lopes got their offense swinging early. Look to do that here again.
Pitch from Norrid in the dirt, 2 balls and a strike.
She came into playing the Lopes with only 1 walk on the season. She now currently has 4 walks on the season, so she added 3 against the Lopes this past weekend.
Swung on and missed by Nicoletti. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Lopes leadoff hitter. Pitch outside. Nicoletti holds off to make the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Gianna batting .411 on the season entering today. (3-2). Swung on, fouled off of Nicoletti. And she'll get to do it again. She's got 23 hits on the season. She started and played in all 18 games so far this year for the Lopes, as Nicoletti will chop that one to third, throw on to first, not in time, it gets away. Nicoletti's going to go to second, and she'll be in there standing up. She makes a turn, she's got to get back, she does. So Nicoletti singles and advances to second on the error.
The right fielder, number 18, Tabitha Dyer.
This will bring up Tabitha Dyer, the right fielder. Throwing it away was Smith over at third, trying to get the speedy Nicoletti, who is now standing on second. First pitch to Tabitha is going to be a ball. Squared to bunt, but fouled it off, and back to the backstop to even the count. 1 ball and 1 strike. Nobody down here for the Lopes in the bottom half of the first inning, down 1-0. Fouls that one off again. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to the Lopes right fielder. One, two. Swung on and missed. Gonna say she dropped it, and the throw's going to hit Dyer in the back, but she'll be out. Nicoletti will advance to third. And nope, they're gonna send her back, they say.
Yeah, and plunked her on the back shoulder as she was running to first there.
The first baseman, number 27, Lily Bishop.
And that'll bring up Lily Bishop, number 27 for the Lopes at first base today. Had a home run against the Huskies over the weekend. Her only home run of the season. First pitch outside. Lily Bishop bats .222 on the season with 10 hits and 45 ABs for the Lopes. Inside, going to get the corner. 1 ball and 1 strike to the first baseman for GCU. The Lopes entered today 9-9 on the season and even 500. 1-1 to Bishop. Grounded right back at the pitcher. They're going to throw at Nicoletti. They didn't get her. Nicoletti goes to third. Bishop will get on first, and still just now 2 outs.
The center fielder, number 20, KRISTIN.
Should be
FIFIELD.
1 out for the Lopes here in the bottom of the first. Bishop will reach on the fielder's choice. Fifield grounds out that time. Norred will throw over and get the second out, so runners on second and third now for the Lopes.
The third baseman, number 26, Savannah Tourville.
That will bring up Savannah Tourville for GCU. Savannah playing third base today. Looking for her first at bat. Looking to tie this thing up, possibly give the Lopes a lead with a base hit. First pitch to Tourville is a ball. The ever dangerous Savannah Tourville, when she gets up to bat, she's got a lot of power in that swing. Does have a pair of home runs on the season. 1-0. That one driven opposite, but right at the right fielder. Not having to move too much is Mickelson, and that will retire the side. So just the 1 hit in the inning for the Lopes, didn't score. It's still 1-0 Huskies. It's top of the second coming your way on the other side of this break.
When I think back on graduation day, it's such a special moment. Walking across the stage, hearing your name called. I think I would really regret not walking. I think being able to finish out a long college experience with an awesome moment like graduation is really special.
If I hadn't decided to walk that day, I think I'd regret not having that sense of closure and accomplishment for that huge chapter in my life.
My name's Noah, and I graduated in 2015.
My name is Lauren, and I graduated in 2016.
Herff Jones, by your side.
It's not about where you were born. It's not about your gender or the color of your skin, or whether you're rich, poor, or in the middle. No matter what you play, if you have the skill and drive to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
top half of the second inning getting set to get underway as the Huskies of Northern Illinois lead it 1-0 over the Lopes here. Denhart back into the circle for inning number 2, and Mickelson, who just made the last out of that first inning, she'll be up to bat, seeing if she can add on the senior, number 14, Kyra Mickelson. She'll settle in. That's 190 on the year. First pitch, Denhart missing inside for ball number 1. So Denhart, a little bit of a rough first inning. Did give up that earned run, walked 1, gave up a pair of hits. See if she can settle in. That one's popped up on just the second pitch of this inning. Nicoletti coming in. All the way in is Gianna Nicoletti to the edge of the infield grass to make the catch for out number 1.
Number 18, the second baseman, Sam Melinder.
That'll bring up the second baseman, Sam Melinder, for Northern Illinois. First pitch from Denhart. That's a little shallow pop-up over the shoulder grab. Aguilar-BEAUCAGE on the run for out number 2. What a grab from the shortstop of GCU. Over the shoulder, ran it down, out number 2, and now the Lopes starting to settle in. First pitch to Mackey for a strike. Maddie Mackey, the first baseman, number 8. Into the batter's box for the Huskies now. It's 0-1. Off speed, off of Denhart's glove. She lost her glove coming on Torville. Bare hand over to Bishop. In time to retire the side. And a quick 1-2-3 inning for Ryan Denhart and the Lopes. It's still 1-0 Huskies going to the home half of the second inning.
Once you've been to hell and back, there's not much left to fear. When the boogeyman goes to sleep at night, he checks under his bed for me. Have you ever wondered who Waldo's hiding from? Me. Not even the Cougars of LA are enough to scare me. But if I get into an accident, I'm calling the boss. Sweet James. If you've been hurt, don't back down. Call Sweet James.
From reimagining the way you work to reassessing what you need, you've changed the way you do business. And now, so have we. With no annual contracts and flexible internet and voice solutions, you'll have what you need to get back to business. Rethink, reconnect, reimagine. Switch to Cox Business today.
Lopes looking to tie things up in the bottom half of the second. They'll lead it off with number 3, Anjoleee Aguilar-BEAUCAGE. And the first pitch to her will be a ball. She had that nice over-the-shoulder grab for the second out in the top half of the second just moments ago. A quick inning for Ryan Denhart and the Lopes defense. 2-0 goes the count to Aguilar-BEAUCAGE. Batting .358 on the season. Another one of the Lopes players to be batted or to have played and started in all 18 games this season. And now a quick mound visit from Barone to Norred. Lopes familiar with Norred so far. Faced her twice on the weekend. She threw 11 innings, had 7 strikeouts, gave up 17 hits. 7 runs. Only 2 of those 7 runs were earned, and then walked one Lopes batter in the Lopes sweep over the weekend. That ball in the dirt, and it's going to go 3-0 to the Lopes shortstop. Anjoleee comes from a softball family. Her sister Brianna, or as Lopes fans might know her better as Bobo, graduated from GCU last season and played softball from 2017 to 2020. She'll take that 3-0 pitch right down the middle, and the count goes 3 balls and a strike. Her mother Tina also played softball when she was in college at The Ohio State University. 3-1. Aguilar-Beaucage grounds over into the shift. The throw is in time from Melinder to retire Aguilar-Beaucage for the first out.
The designated player, number 4, Jaden Reed.
That will bring up the designated player for the Lopes today, number 4, Jaden Reed. Will settle in, try and get the Lopes offense rolling here in the bottom of the second. Pitch will get there for a strike. Jaden made 24 starts a season ago, including a 7-game hit streak before the season was cut short nearly a year ago now, this week.
Yeah, the 13th is when we got that email from GCU saying that classes would be moving online, and things got a whole lot weirder from there, Kyle.
It's hard to believe, Cheyenne. We were here a year ago doing the last softball game that the Lopes played in 2020, and now a 2021 season that's fully underway, getting ready for WAC play in just about a week or so now. Count goes 1 ball and 2 strikes to Jaden Reed, who's batting .219 on the season. This is her 10th start of the year. He's played in 11 games with 9 starts entering today. So a 1-2 now with 1 out to the Lopes designated player. She'll ground that to first. And it doesn't get much easier if you are Mackey over there at first base for out number 2.
The catcher, number 7, Isabella Gerke.
That will bring up the catcher for the Lopes, number 7, Isabella Gerke. With 2 outs, Lopes bats still looking to come alive. Just the 1 hit so far, as now Norad's going to call time to tie her shoe. Settle in with a 1-0 lead. Going to get the signal from the dugout, then look at her wristband and throw the first pitch to Gerke, which will be a grounder to second, over to Mackey at first. And Melinder retires the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Lopes. We'll go to the third. It's 1-0 Northern Illinois.
Joel Embiid is unhappy.
Like, really unhappy.
Because the internet keeps using not-so-amazing GIFs to react to his amazing highlights. Mountain Dew presents the Joel Embiid Deserves Better Reactions GIF Collection.
Now I'm so happy.
A 1-0 Northern Illinois Husky lead over the Lopes. The Huskies entered today 3-6 on the season with a 4-game losing streak. They play out of the MAC conference.
Leading off for the Huskies, the third baseman, number 15, Izzy Smith.
As the 9 batter, Izzy Smith, will settle in for her first at-bat of the evening. She will take the first pitch for a strike. So Denhart looking to keep the Lopes' 3-game win streak alive today. Huskies looking to win their first game since February. That one swung on and missed. Might have got tipped and fouled back, but nonetheless, it's strike 2. Denhart, a quick 1-2-3 inning in the second. Getting the Lopes back up to bat quickly. We'll see if she can have a repeat and do more of the same here in the third. Her team down 1-0. Swung on and missed. Denhart gets the first strikeout on the afternoon, and it's going to be a swinging strikeout for out number 1. That will turn the lineup over, and we'll bring up the 1 batter. Kelly Walensky will take another look at that strikeout from Denhart. Beautiful spot, good pace to it, swung on and missed. Walensky 0 for 1 on the day, and she'll foul off the first pitch. She grounded out to Pearson. Oh, 1. Just a little bit low and in the dirt for ball number 1. Even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike to the sophomore. That one missing wide and outside for ball number 2. Off speed will make it 3 balls now for Denhart. (3-1) the count now to the leadoff batter, Walensky. Checking around to make sure the count is correct. We have it as 3-1. It is, in fact, 3-1, says the home plate umpire. 3-1 high chopper over the glove of Torville. Nicoletti will pick it up in foul territory, send it into the infield, and that'll be a base hit for Walensky.
Number 16, the center fielder, Kara Aparo.
Kara Aparo, she singled, came around to score in her first at-bat. She's the lone run for the Huskies today. First pitch in there for a strike. That one in for a strike makes the count. No balls and 2 strikes. Walensky's only attempted 1 stolen base on the season, and she was thrown out. She stands on first right now with 1 away for the Huskies. 0-2, fouled away, just got a piece of it. Was a Pato. Entered the day with 6 hits. She picked up hit number 7 on her season back in the first. (0-2) outside. Tried to get her to chase. Throw down to first is into the outfield, but nobody's going to move over as Dyer was there for the Lopes. The count will go to a ball and 2 strikes. That one's up high. 2-2. Count evens up. 2-2. Denhart delivers. Foul or chopped over. Torville over to second. They're going to get the lead runner. Or nope, they're going to say it was a foul ball. We'll do it again at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And we'll all settle back in and get ready to do it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 down here in the top of the 3rd. Did she go? Yes, she did, says the home plate umpire, and strikeout number 2 of the inning for Ryan Denhart.
Left fielder, Katie Keller.
That'll bring up Keller with 2 outs. She doubled home a run back in the 1st. And she'll take the first pitch of her 2nd at bat for a ball. That one popped up, and we'll get over and out of play on top of the Lopes dugout and into the bleachers. 1 ball and 1 strike. Keller was thrown out trying to advance to 3rd base. Back in the 1st after her double. 1-1 pitch now with 2 away. In the dirt outside, thought about throwing over. Does not, and the count is now 2 balls and a strike to Katie Keller. Two one. Paints the outside corner for a strike, and we're even 2 balls and 2 strikes. Katie Keller leads this team in batting average. Entered it at .423 today. Northern Illinois just 1-5 on the road this season. 2-2. Ripped into left. That's going to 1-hop to the wall again. They're going to send the runner from first. Relay, not going to get scooped. Throw down to 3rd, not in time. And an RBI double again makes it 2-0 Northern Illinois as Walensky scores.
Yeah, as you take a look, as you mentioned, Kyle, the ball just rolling back out of Nicoletti's hand, hitting the field, going to the back wall, and then that throw down to home, not in time, getting past the Lopes catcher there, allowing that 2nd run to score.
So 2 doubles now for Katie Keller as she stands on 3rd. She advanced on the throw to the home plate, as that will bring up the designated player, Gotchis, who walked in her first at bat and was stranded on 2nd base. First pitch was a ball to the designated player right back at Denhart. That's going to be a single. And it's 3-0. And now they'll talk about it at the circle with 2 outs now. So 2 runs scored in this inning, both with 2 outs, 1 on the double by Keller, and then on the single by Gotchis to score Keller.
Catcher, Bianca Barone.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Bianca Barone. She popped out to end the 1st. Didn't get it for a strike, just missing to Barone. So a ball and a strike, or a ball and no strikes rather, excuse me, from Ryan Denhart to the catcher for the Huskies. She'll deliver again, off speed, gonna get in. Now it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Barone again, just 182 entering today on the season. Had just 4 hits and 22 at-bats prior to her first. She rips that one. That's going to go well foul, and lucky for Ryan Denhart because that got over the wall and is still bouncing towards the Grove field out there and left. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. That looked like it was Bianca's pitch. Might think twice about throwing that one again. Grounded. Aguilar-BEAUCAGE over to second. Pearson will step on the bag, and that will retire the side. So, 2 runs across for the Huskies, and it's 3-0 as the Lopes offense will look to come to life in the bottom of the 3rd when we come back.
When life seems uncertain, there's one credit union that provides both dollars and cents. Copper State Credit Union. With solutions that focus on our members, you can take advantage of competitive rates, free cashback checking, and local attentive service. Uplifting our community is a standard we live by. That's why thousands of your Arizona neighbors rely on us. Strengthening Arizona families through financial empowerment. That's Copper State Credit Union.
I'm personal injury attorney James Bergener. Accidents can happen. If something happens to you or your family, call me. My firm and I will take you by the hand and guide you through everything. You see, personal injuries are just that. They're personal. You're not a number. You're more than just a name. This is your life. At my firm, each case is professionally and personally tailored to you. So if you've been injured, I've got your back. Call me now for a free consultation.
GCU fans, if you haven't already, it's time to download the Lope Nation app. Watch GCU home sporting events directly from your app. Receive personalized news and score updates for your favorite Lopes teams. Follow the Lopes closer than ever with scores, schedules, stories, and more. And even more perks will be coming soon. Search GCU Athletics in your phone's app store or download the GCU Athletics app now at gculopes.com/app.
Huskies tack on 2 more. That'll bring up Jordan Pearson for the Lopes, the 9 batter today. Looking to get the offense going, just 1 hit on the day. She'll take the first pitch for a ball. Jordan's 11th start. She's batting .238 on the season, entering today with a walk. Just 5 hits. And she'll take that for a strike. Also has a pair of RBIs on the season. Of course, Jordan Pearson, the daughter of head coach Ann Pearson, who's looking for win number 500 on her career as a head coach, all with GCU. She was an assistant with Arizona State to begin her career and then came here and started the Lopes program. Pearson grounding to short. On the first, picked out of the dirt in time for out number 1.
The left fielder,
And that'll turn the Lopes order over. So Nicoletti comes in as Walensky retires Pearson. Nicoletti, the lone Lope, with a hit. She was able to advance to second on an error, but got stranded at third.
Yeah, Lopes looking to get something done here, and Nicoletti hoping to do that with 1 out here. We've seen the Lopes do a lot of damage with 2 outs. Seen a couple of home runs coming with 2 outs for the Lopes so far this season.
Outside, 2 balls, no strikes. Lopes leadoff batter. So The shift is on for Nicoletti. They've brought Melinder over to the left side of second base and have brought Mickelson in from right field to play the second base spot for this at-bat. So loaded on the side that Nicoletti likes to go to, but that one picked up by the pitcher. And Norred will retire Nicoletti. Had Norred not been there, that might have got through.
The right fielder, number 18, Tabitha Dyer.
Tabitha Dyer struck out, swinging in her first at-bat. So now 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Lopes still looking for just their second hit. Tabitha playing right field today. She also does a little bit of pitching. So a 1-ball count to Dyer. She swings through that, and it's a ball and a strike. Tabitha does bat .381 entering today. 8 hits on the year. She transferred in this season from Penn. Takes that for strike 2. And last season, she started 10 games and played in 13 with 3 pitching appearances for Penn before transferring here to the Lopes. She'll send that fly ball into right center field. It's going to get down and over the wall for a ground rule double for Tabitha Dyer. Took one big hop and out of play. So a ground rule double for Dyer. With 2 down, maybe that gets the Lopes going a little bit with Lily Bishop settling in.
Lily Bishop did have that home run in game number 2 with 2 outs and with a runner on. So hopeful to repeat that here against the Huskies that she got her first home run of the season off of.
Bishop reached on the fielder's choice and then was stranded at second as that one is ripped foul down the left field line. Lily looking to get RBI number 7 on the season and cut into this 3-0 Husky lead. Here in the bottom of the third, 2 outs and an 0-1 count. Make that a 1-1 count. Bishop chops that one to short. Holding up, and everybody's going to be safe. Dyer to third. And Bishop will get a base hit. Looked like that one caused some trouble for Walensky at short, and she did the smart thing and not try to make a play and just hold on to it.
Number 20, KRISTIN.
KRISTIN Fifield will step in. She grounded back to Norred back in the first. 2 outs, runners on the corners for the Lopes. Fifield jammed on that one, and that time Walensky is able to make the grab. So the Lopes get runners in scoring position on third base with with Dyer. But nobody comes across. It's still 3-0 as we go to the top half of the fourth inning on GCU TV.
Is it possible to cook up the barbecue bacon burger at home? Well, that depends. Does your home have fresh chopped onions, pickles, smoked cheddar, Monterey Jack, bacon, tangy barbecue sauce, and orange and white stripes with the word Whataburger emblazoned on the front of it? If so, then absolutely. Good thing there's the limited time barbecue bacon burger at Whataburger.
It's time to get away. It's time to escape. It's a new day to play. Your retreat awaits at Talking Stick Resort. Indulge your appetite for excitement with our thrilling table games, our electrifying slots, our outstanding restaurants, and our exceptional accommodations. It's all waiting for you. It's a new day to play at Talking Stick Resort. Play in style.
Back inside the GCU softball stadium, it's a 3-0 Husky lead for Northern Illinois University over Grand Canyon here. About halfway through this one, Cheyenne and the Huskies, their offense has looked good. The Lopes have struggled a little bit, just 3 hits.
Yeah, Kyle, those 2 runs coming across in the top part of the third with 2 outs for the Huskies. Lopes need to get their offense going. We saw it get a little bit going there in the bottom half of the third, but nothing able to come across for the Lopes. So Denhart looking to retire the order and get her offense back out there.
Offense was able to gather 2 hits in the bottom of the third, but nobody came across. First pitch from Denhart is going to be fouled off, and we're back underway with Kyra Mickelson, the right fielder. She flew out to Nicoletti. Back in the second. Denhart settles in. She's given up 5 hits, 3 runs, all earned. Walk and a pair of strikeouts for Ryan Denhart today. That pitch missed for a ball. Count is even. Ball and a strike. That one popped up. Running in on it is Tabitha Dyer from right field. Able to catch that shallow fly ball. And we have 1 away.
Second baseman, Sam Melinder.
Sam Melinder settles in. She popped up on the over-the-shoulder grab by Aguilar-BEAUCAGE, the shortstop, back in the second as well. First pitch to her is in for a strike. Denhart has thrown a decent amount of first pitch strikes today. Did have that super quick 1-2-3 second, but the first and the third innings proved a little troublesome for the Lopes ace. 0-1, that one's going to be low and in the dirt, get away. And the count is even, a ball and a strike. One on the way. That one fouled off into the screen. Ball and a strike. Or 1 ball, 2 strikes rather. With 1 away. Gonna miss outside, even the count up. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Sam Melinder. Only has 3 hits on her season, 3 for 13. Well, now 3 for 14 after her first at-bat here today. 2 ball, 2 strike pitch. Fouled off again, out of play. Count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2. Grounded to Pearson. She'll make the quick flip over to Bishop for out number 2.
First baseman, Maddie Mackey.
And that'll bring up the first baseman, Maddie Mackey, who grounded out to Savannah Torville to end the second inning. She is 0 for 1 on the young evening so far. Pitch in the dirt for a ball. Now 2 balls to the first baseman. So 6, 7, and 8 for the for the Huskies have been easier outs for the Lopes so far in this one. 2-0. Clips the outside corner for strike 1.
Yeah, Mackey coming into this game against the Lopes having 6 at-bats and only 2 hits. One of those being a double, though.
That one misses as well. So now a hitter's count for Maddie Mackey at 3 balls and a strike with 2 away. And our team up 3-0 here at the GCU softball stadium in the top of the 4th. Lopes looking to get the offense back out there. 3-1, got the corner to go full. 3 balls, 2 strikes now for Ryan Denhart, who can get out of this inning unscathed with an out. Payoff pitch from Denhart. Outside, walked her. Second walk of the day for Denhart.
Third baseman.
And that'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Izzy Smith, the third baseman. She struck out on 3 pitches back in the 3rd to lead off the 3rd inning. So Mackey now stands at first base. Grounded off of Aguilar-BEAUCAGE, but right to Jordan Pearson, who steps on the bag to retire the side. You see that one took a favorable Lopes hop right to Jordan Pearson, so the Lopes get out of it with no harm done. It's a 3-0 Husky lead. To the home half of the 4th we go.
From reimagining the way you work to reassessing what you need, you've changed the way you do business. And now, so have we. With no annual contracts and flexible internet and voice solutions, you'll have what you need to get back to business. Rethink, reconnect, reimagine. Switch to Cox Business today.
I'm personal injury attorney James Bergener. Accidents can happen. If something happens to you or your family, call me. My firm and I will take you by the hand and guide you through everything. You see, personal injuries are just that. They're personal. You're not a number. You're more than just a name. This is your life. At my firm, each case is professionally and personally tailored to you. So if you've been injured, I've got your back. Call me now for a free consultation.
Torville settles in, and we go to the home half of the 4th with the Lopes down 3-0. Torville takes for ball number 1, so Savannah flew out to right field back in the 1st. Her only at-bat so far. She is 0 for 1. She'll take pitch number 2 in the dirt as well. 2 balls, no strikes now for Savannah. Has a pair of homers on the year with 9 RBIs, slugging at 58%. 373 batting average entering today. She'll watch the off-speed pitch on the outside part of the plate for a strike. And it's 2 balls and 1 strike is the count this time.
Savannah looking to extend her on-base streak. Looking to get number 16 if she were to be able to get on base here in this game.
3-1 now, a hitter's count for Torville. See what she can do. Nored's looked good in the circle. That's going to walk Torville, though. First walk of the day for Claire Nored. And the Lopes will get their leadoff batter on for just the 2nd time in this game.
Yeah, as we mentioned all last weekend, walking is not something that the Huskies do a lot. They did give a few open opportunities to the Lopes, and the Lopes were able to capitalize on them. So hopefully the Lopes can do the same thing here today.
First pitch to Anjolee Aguilar-BEAUCAGE is a ball. Squares to bunt, but fouls it off back into the screen. 1 ball, 1 strike. Goes the count to the Lope shortstop. Anjolee with 19 hits on the year, looking to get number 20 and advance Torville. Try and get these Lopes bats going. 1-1. Inside, gonna miss. 2 balls, 1 strike is the count from Nored. You can see Nored when she takes that step back off of the mound, she gets the sun glaring in as the sun begins to set. Torville took off. Aguilar-BEAUCAGE over to third. She will be thrown out, but Torville advances.
The designated player, number 4, Jaden Reed.
Yeah, right now, that part of the circle being one of the only parts that still have sun on it, and the infield part, a little bit over on the first base side as well, but just a huge amount of sun coming directly in.
Yeah, right there, that right side of the infield struggling a little bit, trying to find the shade so they can find the ball. That second base hole and that first base just beyond it has that sun glaring in from the left as the sun is setting here in Phoenix. Wind blowing out to right field. And an 0-1 count to Jaden Reed. She'll chop 1 foul, and the count is 0-2 with 1 away. Torville at second. Lopes have left 4 players on base today. And they're down 3-0 at the moment. Oh-2. Outside for a ball. Jaden Reed looking to get something going. At least move Torville into scoring position. Fouls that one off, and it stays 1 ball and 2 strikes. The Lopes have had a couple of runners on third base today, but have left them 60 feet from scoring. Nicoletti in the first, Dyer in the third. Both stranded at third base. 1-2. In the dirt, Torville's going to go to third. She'll be in there standing up. Torville goes to third on the passed ball, and it is a 2 ball, 2 strike count. Reed fouled it off. Couldn't quite keep that one fair, trying to go opposite.
Well, the 4th inning in game 1 is when the Lopes finally started to get to NORAD. See it happening here. Torville now standing on third. Lopes looking to at least get one of those runs back here and get themselves more so back in this game, Kyle.
Yeah, Nora had entered today at 1-5 on the season with a 3.06 ERA. She even pitched yesterday against Arizona State. Here's the 2-2. Jammed Reed, but she fights it off and stays alive. Today was her 7th start in the circle for the Huskies. Claire, just the freshman from Tipton, Indiana. Getting a lot of work for this Husky squad early on in her first collegiate season. 2-2. They're going to send Torville, throw to the plate's going to get her. Or no, she dropped the ball. So Torville's in, and the Lopes get one back. And a tough play. Take another look. As you see Torville sliding right in as the ball hopped away. Never truly had control was Barone. And that brings up the Lopes catcher, Isabella Gerke. So they'll give Reed the RBI single for the Lopes. And it's a 1-0 count to the Lopes catcher now. So they do get one back. Settled in. Still one out here in the 4th. Gerke sends a fly ball to left. Easy play is made by Keller, and there's 2 away. And that'll bring up the Lopes second baseman, Jordan Pearson.
Number 47, the second baseman, Jordan Pearson.
Jordan is 0 for 1 today. Grounded out to short. She'll swing through that one. Runner goes in time. They're going to catch Jaden Reed stealing. And it's going to end that way. 3-1 after 4. Top of the 5th with the Huskies coming to bat as we'll take one more look at the steal attempt gone bad for the Lopes. It's 3-1 Huskies as we go to the top half of the 5th inning right here on GCU TV.
When life seems uncertain, there's one credit union that provides both dollars and cents. Copper State Credit Union. With solutions that focus on our members, you can take advantage of competitive rates, free cashback checking, and local attentive service. Uplifting our community is a standard we live by. That's why thousands of your Arizona neighbors rely on us. Strengthening Arizona families through financial empowerment. That's Copper State Credit Union.
Is it possible to cook up the barbecue bacon burger at home? Well, that depends. Does your home have fresh chopped onions, pickles, smoked cheddar, Monterey Jack, bacon, tangy barbecue sauce, and orange and white stripes with the word Whataburger emblazoned on the front of it? If so, then absolutely.
Good thing there's the limited time barbecue bacon burger at Whataburger.
Leading off the top of the 5th for
Denhart comes out for her 5th inning of work, trying to shut down the top half of the order as the leadoff batter, Walensky, steps up for her 3rd at-bat of the evening. She's 1 for 2 with a run scored, singled back in the 3rd. First pitch to her, in for a strike. Looks like both sides might have some action beginning in the bullpens for both starting pitchers. Looks like more so on the Northern Illinois side than the Lopes side right now. Fouled off. No balls and 2 strikes for the sophomore right-hander, Walensky. Denhart trying to get those Lopes bats back up to bat. Did play to run back in the bottom of the fourth. 0-2. Off speed is high. And it's a 1-ball, 2-strike count now. Cheyenne, we were talking about the sun for the infield back in that bottom of the fourth. It looks like now in the top of the fifth, it's more center field. Going to have some more problems with it than anybody else, it looks like.
Yeah, center field, a little bit there in right field as well. But now the complete infield no longer having any sun peeking through as getting ready for sunset here in the beautiful heart of Phoenix, Arizona.
1-2 is the count. 1-ball, 2 strikes still as Walensky fouled that last one off. 1-2. Outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Had that 5 o'clock start time locally, so the sun was still fully out when we began, as the lights are beginning to turn on here as well. It's a 2-2 count now for Walensky. Popped up. It's going to get into the netting before Gerke can make a play on it, and the count will remain 2 balls and 2 strikes from Ryan Denhart. Two again. Right at Pearson, one hopped, gobbles it up and throws it over to Bishop for out number 1.
Center fielder, Kara Aparo.
Kira Apato, the center fielder, steps in. Struck out back in the third. She's 1 for 2. Little half-hearted check swing. Nobody covering the bag. That's going to be a base hit. Infield single for Apato. Make that 2 for 3 on her day.
Left fielder, Katie Keller.
Pearson a little hesitant to get over to cover the base. So now 1 down. That'll bring up the left fielder, Katie Keller. She's 2 for 2 with a couple of RBI doubles. She'll rip that one again to the wall. They're going to hold her. This time she does stop. Nobody running through the stop sign, but 3 doubles on the day for Katie Keller. She crushed that first pitch into right, way past Dyer, as she made a good play and a good relay throw to get it back in. So Apato could not get past and score a run.
The designated player, Harley.
So runners second and third now, as the infield's going to step in and talk things over with 1 out.
Keller coming in to the meeting with the Lopes was second in batting average for NIU. You mentioned 3 doubles on the day. Already had 2 extra base hits, and then also has the only triple for the Huskies. Also had a home run for the Huskies in game number 3 against the Lopes.
Katie Keller had just 3 doubles entering the day on 11 hits. Well, she's added 3 more to her total on the season. First pitch to Gotchis, the designated player today, and it will be a ball. She is 1 for 1 with a walk. An RBI single back in the third that scored Keller. And she'll look to score 2 more for the Huskies. 1-0. Grounded right at Denhart. Play at the plate. Gonna get the lead runner for out number 2. Great play from Ryan Denhart to get the lead runner, Apato. Never really had a chance at that one. And a great tag applied by the Lopes catcher, Gerke. So that'll put Keller on third, Gotchis on first. Score remains at 3-1. Barone steps in, takes the first pitch for a ball. See if the Lopes can get out of this inning without giving anything up. 1-0 inside. So Bianca Barone will have a 2-0 count now with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Got it on the outside for a strike. 2 balls and a strike now for Ryan Denhart. Lopes defense has been strong behind Denhart today. 2-1. Low and outside. 3 balls and a strike now to Bianca Barone. From Denhart. That one to center field. It's going to get over the wall. And a 3-run home run for the catcher for the Huskies, Bianca Barone. Her first on the season, and it's 6-1.
Yeah, the ball just catching the very top part of that white over those GCU lettering. Nothing the Lopes could really do about that one there, Kyle.
The right fielder, Kira Mickelson.
Denhart's given up 6 all earned, and it's 6-1 Huskies with 2 outs here in the 5th. Ira Mickelson is up. She is 0 for 2 on the evening so far. Oh, 1 pitch from Ryan Denhart. Gets the outside corner. And it's 0-2 to Mickelson. Popped out to Nicoletti, flew out to Dyer in her first 2 at-bats, in the 2nd and the 4th respectively. Her team's up 5 right now. 0-2. Missing outside. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. One-two from Denhart. Grounded. Aguilar-BEAUCAGE over to Bishop. Well in time for out number 3. So, the Lopes get out of it, but not before a 3-run home run to make it 6-1 Huskies. To the bottom of the 5th we go on GCU TV.
Joel Embiid is unhappy.
Like, really unhappy.
Because the internet keeps using not-so-amazing GIFs to react to his amazing highlights. Mountain Dew presents the Joel Embiid Deserves Better Reactions GIF Collection.
Now I'm so happy.
Number 47, Jordan Pearson.
Lopes down 6-1 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Pearson will lead it off. She was up to bat when Reed was caught stealing, so she'll get to do it again. And on the first pitch, she'll ground it right at Melinder, and she will be out for out number 1. And that will flip it over. Here comes Gianna Nicoletti, who's 1 for 2 on the day with a single.
Number 24, Gianna Nicoletti.
Let's see if Gianna Nicoletti can get things rolling here for the Lopes.
Well, this top half of the Lopes order is the real only people other than Reed in the 7-hole who has a hit for the Lopes on the day.
Takes the pitch for a ball, pulled back the bunt. She's got 24 hits now on the season, batting well over 400. She'll take the 1-0 for a ball, and it's 2-0 now for Gianna Nicoletti. She led the team last year in batting average with 380, led the team in hits with 30, and runs scored with 21, as well as on-base percentage with 430. She also had 1 hit in at least 18 games in the shortened 2020 campaign and is now at a 3-0 count. Nick
Lopes looking to make it a little bit more costly for her here, Kyle.
Dyer, the ground rule double in the 3rd, stranded at 3rd base. Nicoletti going to stay put after the foul ball. Gianna's 14 of 16 on stolen base attempts this year. Perhaps one of the fastest Lopes, if not the fastest Lope on the roster. She stands at first base as Dyer has an 0-1 count. Looking to get another hit. Give her double-digit hits on the season. She squares to bunt, fouls it off, and it's 0-2. Norad looks into the dugout. She will get the sign. 0-2. Fouled off. Nicoletti was going that time. She'll have to go back to first. Count will remain no balls and 2 strikes to Tabitha Dyer. 0-2. Missing for a ball. Nicoletti stays put. Or no, though, that time they're going to ring her up. So she'll be caught looking, and there's 2 outs.
The first baseman, number 27.
Dyer's 2nd strikeout of the day. Bishop has reached base both times she's been at bat. Reached on a fielder's choice, stranded at 2nd, singled in the 3rd, stranded at 1st. And she'll take the first pitch for a ball.
Seen the Huskies do a lot of damage towards Lopes with 2 outs. Lopes looking to do the same thing here with 2 outs to the Huskies.
Takes that inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Lily Bishop, a team high of 20 RBIs and 4 home runs last year. Just 1 home run, 6 RBIs so far through 18 games this season. Has 11 hits as well. 2-0. Bishop really wanted that one, but fouled it off. Took a big swing, and it gets into the Lopes bullpen. And she's going to have to change her bat after that swing. So it's a 2-1 count to Lily Bishop. Nicoletti still standing on first with 2 down. Lopes down by 5. They need to cut into this lead here in the 5th. Give themselves a better chance going into the last 2 innings. 2-1. Fouled off by Bishop. Count goes even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So a quick ball change and a quick visit in the circle, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still 2 outs. Nicoletti standing on first. Bishop the batter, trying to keep this bottom of the 5th alive. She was going to single through the hole. Nicoletti, wide turn. She's going to get held up at third, and we have runners on the corners.
Yeah, that ball just being out past the outstretched glove of the second baseman for the Huskies, allowing Nicoletti to get to third. So this is the 3rd time today that the Lopes will have a runner on third, hoping to get her around.
GCU, now on first base, number 15, KRISTIN Bellavia.
Lopes will have a pinch runner for Lily Bishop. It'll be 15, KRISTIN Bellavia. 1 for 2 on stolen base attempts this season, as Kristen Fifield, who is 0 for 2 today, has yet to see more than 1 pitch in either at-bat. She'll settle in, and she'll take first strike. Looks like she's going to be a little bit more patient here. That one's going to get past the glove. That's going to score Nicoletti. Bellavia rounding second. She's going to be standing up at third. And that's going to advance Kristen Fifield to second base. And just like that, the Lopes score a run.
Yeah, that one again getting past the outstretched glove there of Melander, just on the other side, opposite from the hit from Bishop. But now Lopes have 2 runners in scoring position with a very dangerous Savannah Torville coming up to bat.
Savannah Torville.
That brings up Savannah Torville, third base. Walked, scored a run. Back in the 4th. 2 down. She'll take it in the dirt for a ball. So Torville still 0 for 1 officially on the day. And now with a 1-0 count. Bellavia stands on third, the pinch runner for Bishop. Fifield on second. She just singled and then advanced on the throw. 1-1, ripped foul by Torville, and it's 1-2. Torville looking to enter double digits in the RBI category. 1-2. Slow chopper to the pitcher. And just like that, Norred will retire the side. Lopes do play to run, and it's 6-2. Northern Illinois, final 2 innings coming at you with the top of the 6th when we come back.
When life seems uncertain, there's one credit union that provides both dollars and cents. Copper State Credit Union. With solutions that focus on our members, you can take advantage of competitive rates, free cashback checking, and local attentive service. Uplifting our community is a standard we live by. That's why thousands of your Arizona neighbors rely on us. Strengthening Arizona families through financial empowerment. That's Copper State Credit Union.
At Raising Cane's, we know quality takes time, patience, and the best ingredients, which is why every chicken finger we serve is hand-battered and cooked to order just for you. We never take shortcuts. That doesn't mean you can. Introducing an even faster and easier way to order Cane's with our new app. Find your closest restaurant, customize your meal, pay, and schedule pickup. So next time, take it easy and order with the Raising Cane's app.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
Before we get to the top of the 6th inning, let's take a look at the GCU upcoming schedule, Cheyenne. We got women's basketball tonight in the WAC tournament. Their first round game, they are the 3 seed. They'll take on the 6th seeded UTRGV Vaqueros at 9 o'clock tonight on ESPN+. Baseball is at home on Friday, starting their series of WAC play with UTRGV as well. That first pitch scheduled for 6. Men's basketball awaits the winner on Friday of California Baptist and Seattle in the 4-5 matchup as the men won the tiebreaker after being co-regular season champions and got the 1 seed and a bye to the semifinal. So basketball winding down, and we are winding down this one as well. Top of the 6th, first pitch. Lexi Coons is the reliever now for the Lopes. And the batter is the second baseman, Malinder. And it's an 0-1 count to Sam Malinder here in the 6th. Oh-1. Outside for a ball.
Yeah, first time women's basketball gets to play in the WAC tournament in almost 2 years, since they did not get to play in the 2020 tournament as it was canceled right before their game was to start.
1-1 just missing for a ball. Right you are, Cheyenne. They were out there warming up when they got the news that they would not be playing that night. They finished 2 last year in the conference, 3rd this year under first-year head coach Molly Miller. We wish the best of luck to women's basketball. I'm sure we'll be watching that one when this game here is over. That one fouled off, and the count is 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lopes did beat the Vaqueros 2 times in the regular season here at the GCU Arena, but they had to work for both of those wins, even though they both came by double digits. I believe they came back down 15 in one of those games to storm back and win it by 20. Here we have a 2-2 count and a 6-2 ball game for Northern Illinois. That one popped up. Bishop can't hang on. Had to avoid the collision with Jordan Pearson, and she dropped it. And that's going to put Sam Malinder on base.
First baseman, Maddie Mackey.
That'll be the Lopes' first error of the ball game. Maddie Mackey is up now. It's in for a strike. So it looks like, at least for now, Ryan Denhart's day has come to an end. She threw 5 innings, gave up 8 hits, 6 runs all earned, walked 2, struck out 2, and now Lexi Coons starts her first inning of work, and she's got an 0-1 count on the second batter she's going to face in Maddie Mackey. Squares to bunt, lays down a good one. Barehand, Torville over to first. Pearson can't hang on. That's going to move Malinder to third. And now Mackey's on first. So what could have been 2 short outs for this Lopes defense has turned into runners on the corners for Northern Illinois, looking to tack onto their 4-run lead.
Yeah, we've seen errors play a huge role in the 3 games this past weekend, and then so far tonight also, both from the Lopes and the Huskies. Lopes just need to calm down a little bit and try and get a ground ball here to get the out at second and at first.
Well, Izzy Smith, who's 0 for 2 today, settles in. Did reach on a fielder's choice. back in the fourth. Struck out in the third, and she has an 0-1 count on her right now. We'll have a mound visit with Lexi Coons in the infield after an 0-1 count. Now the umpire's going to head over down the third base line to break up the party with the runners and the batter for Northern Illinois.
So, Kyle, the UTRGV had the largest lead of 13 points in game number 2 against Lopes. That first game, the Lopes had the largest lead of 27 points.
I was close.
That you were, Kyle.
And that's what matters. All right. 0-1 now. Looks like we're back underway. Squares to bunt. Pulls back. And it's going to be a strike. 0-2 to the 9 batter and the third baseman, Izzy Smith. With runners on the corners, Lopes got to take it one out at a time. Swung on and missed. Lexi Coons gets the strikeout. And there's one away for the Lopes here in the top of the 6th.
Yeah, good pitch getting to her to go up a little high, and that's exactly what the Lopes needed now, having one away with those 2 runners on scoring positions from a little bit of errors on the Lopes.
Now a pinch runner for the Huskies. So Gerke will be the pinch runner on first base for Mackey. And we'll turn the order over to Kelly Walensky. 1 for 3 today. She's got a strike on her in the top of the 6th. 0-1. Outside for ball 1. With 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning for GCU, looking to get out of this one with just the 6-2 deficit. But right now, the Huskies are threatening that one into no man's land, but a catch is made. Aguilar-BEAUCAGE coming on her second over-the-shoulder grab of the evening, and it's a beauty.
Yeah, you see her take off as soon as she can, and again, just another amazing catch there from Aguilar-BEAUCAGE.
My goodness, came out of nowhere to make that catch. And now Kara Pato steps in. She's 2 for 3. And now there's 2 away. And a strike on the center fielder for Northern Illinois. So 2 errors opened this for the Lopes in the top of this inning. Put the runners on the corners. But now Lexi Coons and the Lopes defense looking to get out of it. That one, throw down to second. It's in time, and she is out at second base. Gerke makes a great throw to throw out. Gerke for Northern Illinois. And it's still 6-2. Take one more look.
Yeah, that throw right on the money there.
Right on the money, and it's 6-2 entering the bottom of the 6th. Lopes down 4 with a little bit of work to do, and we'll see what they can get going in the bottom of the 6th when we come back.
About time we washed it.
Getting ready to trade it in. What are you doing?
Just a little shopping. Wait, a new truck? Don't you think I should be involved?
Of course. We'll head over to Sanderson Ford as soon as I'm done.
I don't have time today. Hope we're going with 4 doors this time.
Ooh, of course. I know exactly what I want. I mean, we want. A lightning blue Ford F-150 Super Crew with EcoBoost.
All done.
Shop from home, buy from home, we deliver. From the dealer you can trust, Sanderson Ford.
It's time to get away. It's time to escape. It's a new day to play. Your retreat awaits at Talking Stick Resort. Indulge your appetite for excitement with our thrilling table games, our electrifying slots, our outstanding restaurants, and our exceptional accommodations. It's all waiting for you. It's a new day to play at Talking Stick Resort. Play in style.
Aguilar-Beaucage will lead us off. And Aguilar-Beaucage is going to start this off with a ball. Make it 2-0 to ANJOLEE Aguilar-Beaucage here in the bottom of inning number 6. Lopes down 6-2, trying to keep that 3-game winning streak alive. And trying to get Coach Ann Pearson to win number 500. 2-0. Swung on, flown out. And that's going to get down, and it's going to go over the wall. And it should be a ground rule double.
She was just running her a little hard out trying to get to third, but yeah, since it did go over that wall, it is that ground rule double.
Second ground rule double of the game for GCU.
Number 4, the designated player, Jaden Reed.
And that brings up Jaden Reed, had an RBI single back in the 4th to get the Lopes scoring started. Reed swings through the first pitch of this at-bat from Norred. Oh, 1 fouled off straight back. 0-2 to Jaden Reed, who is 1 for 2 on the day. Did pick up her first RBI of the season, looking to get number 2 now. See if she can bring around Aguilar-Beaucage. 0-2. That's going to not get down. It will get down out of the glove. Couldn't hang on. They're going to send Aguilar-Beaucage, and she's going to score.
The catcher.
So give Reed another RBI single. Nobody down here for the Lopes. It brings up Isabel Gerke. She'll swing through that, and it's going to be fouled off. First strike, number 1.
That is the second time that the Huskies have dropped a ball and allowed a Lopes runner to score. One was back in game 1, dropping a fairly easy pop fly, allowing Torville to come around and score that second run for the Lopes.
0-1. Swung on and missed. Strike number 2 to the Lopes catcher. So now the Lopes cut the lead in half. Slow roller off the glove, only going to get 1. They'll flip over, and they will get 1 out, but Reed advances to second base.
batting for GCU, number 21, Caitlin Lavis.
We'll have a pinch hitter for Jordan Pearson. It'll be number 21, Caitlin Lavis, the freshman from Peoria, Arizona, with one out, and Jaden Reed is standing at second. And she'll take furball number 1. One-0 pitch. In for a strike. So the Lopes down 6-3 now with one out here in the 6th inning. Looking to claw their way back into this one for a hard-fought victory. 1-1. Ground or line straight at Melinder, who flips to Walensky for the double play. And that is how it ends. So the Lopes do get one back, and it's 6-3. The final inning is on the way on the other side of this break.
When I think back on graduation day, it's such a special moment. Walking across the stage, hearing your name called. I think I would really regret not walking. I think being able to finish out a long college experience with an awesome moment like graduation is really special.
If I hadn't decided to walk that day, I think I'd regret not having that sense of closure and accomplishment for that huge chapter in my life.
My name's Noah, and I graduated in 2015.
My name is Lauren, and I graduated in 2016.
Herff Jones, by your side.
From reimagining the way you work to reassessing what you need, you've changed the way you do business. And now, so have we. With no annual contracts and flexible internet and voice solutions, you'll have what you need to get back to business. Rethink, reconnect, reimagine. Switch to Cox Business today.
Lexi Coons back out for the Lopes to try and shut down the lineup here and get the Lopes back to back. But it'll be 2, 3, and 4 for Northern Illinois. That's Apato, Keller, and Gotchis. As Pearson comes back into play second base after being pinch hit for to end that inning. So with a 3-run lead, Northern Illinois looks to end a 4-game losing streak, pick up win number 2 here at GCU, and win number 3 all-time against the Lopes. The Lopes lead the all-time series 4-2. All 4 wins for the Lopes coming here at home. First pitch to Apato is outside from Lexi Coons. So Apato was up back in the 6th, but because the pinch runner Gerke was thrown out, she's back up. And she's 2 for 3 today. 1-0. Off speed. Fooled her. And it's in for a strike, and it's 1-1 from Lexi Coons. The senior from Tucson, Arizona in the circle, looking to get the Lopes bats back up quickly. Right at Torville on the line out. And an easy play for Savannah Torville as you take another look. Check swing right at her. And an easy grab. And that's going to bring up the ever dangerous Katie Keller, who has 3 doubles on the day, has scored twice, and has 2 RBIs as well. 1 out. And the first pitch to Keller's outside. .1-0 from Lexi Coons on the way. Outside, just missed the corner. 2 balls, no strikes. Right down the middle, right at Pearson. She scoops it out of the dirt, and they finally are able to retire Keller for the first time today. A hard hit ground ball. Jordan Pearson does a great job to get her backhand down and makes a great throw to Lily Bishop. And there are 2 away now to bring up Carly Gotchis. 1 for 2 with an RBI and a run scored. Also has a walk today. She'll ground out Torville on the 1 hop. Laser of a throw across the diamond, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down. Lopes down by 3. Last chance. They're down to their final 3 outs. Bottom of the 7th when we come back.
It's time to get away. It's time to escape. It's a new day to play. Your retreat awaits at Talking Stick Resort. Indulge your appetite for excitement with our thrilling table games, our electrifying slots, our outstanding restaurants, and our exceptional accommodations. It's all waiting for you. It's a new day to play at Talking Stick Resort. Play in style.
At Tire Pros, we know your time is valuable.
And spending time with family and friends is what really matters.
Our customers are the core of our business.
That's why we make buying tires and auto service hassle-free.
Our certified technicians will keep your car running smoothly.
So you can spend your time the way that you want.
Find a convenient location near you at TirePros of Arizona.com.
Hassle-free guaranteed.
Lopes down to their final 3 outs. It's a 6-3 lead for the team from the MAC, Northern Illinois. Looking to pick up just their 2nd win here in Phoenix and their 3rd all-time against the Lopes and end a 4-game losing streak. Lopes look to keep a 3-game win streak alive and get Coach Ann Pearson her 500th career victory as a head coach and the 500th win in program history here for Lopes softball. But it starts with Gianna Nicoletti, 1 for 2 on the day, a single and a walk. Norad comes out for inning number 7. It's a 1-0 count. Make it 2-0. Nicoletti looking to lead off the inning and get on base for the Lopes. Give them a little bit of life. She squares to Bunch, fouls it off. And out of play, 2-1. So Nicoletti, Dyer, Bishop, the 3 that the Lopes need on board. It'll be the minimum that will come to bat for GCU. 1, 2, and 3 in the order. 2-1. Takes up high and outside for ball 3, and it's a 3-1 count for Gianna Nicoletti. Looking to work walk number 13 on the season, maybe. Got walk number 12 back in the 5th. Here's the 3-1 from Norad. Inside, she does work walk number 13, and she's aboard. 3rd walk of the day for Norad, 2nd to Gianna Nicoletti.
The right fielder, number 18.
And she's 14 of 16 on stolen bases, and that's exactly what Coach Pearson would want on first base right now, is the speedy Gianna Nicoletti to bring up Tabitha Dyer. Tabitha is 1 for 3 today with a base hit. She'll ground out, they'll tag Nicoletti, throw on, Dyer doubled up. And the Lopes can't make any more mistakes now. And that brings up Lily Bishop. And just like that, 2 away for Lily Bishop and the Lopes. See if they can get anything going. It starts with one bat. Just got to look to pass the baton to the next batter now if you're GCU. First pitch to Bishop. She swings and fouls it off. And it's 0-1. She's 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. But has not been able to come around to score.
Well, once again, Kyle, we've seen what kind of damage the Lopes can do with 2 outs. Bishop got her home run against these Huskies with 2 outs in game number 2 of that doubleheader. So looking to do some more damage with her bat here today. And try and at least get one more run across for the Lopes here.
Takes that last pitch for a ball, and it's 1-1. She rips that one in the left, and it's going to get down to the wall for a base hit. They're going to hold her at first. And it's a 2-out single for Lily Bishop. Araceli Pasquera, number 10, checks in the pinch run for Lily Bishop at first base.
Number 20, KRISTIN FIFIELD.
Araceli is 1 for 1 on stolen base attempts this season. KRISTIN FIFIELD is up. She's 1 for 3. Singled home a run back in the 5th. And we'll have a 1-0 count here in the top or in the bottom of the 7th. Takes that first strike. One with 2 away. Takes for ball 2. Fifield has a pair of home runs on the season, including here against Northern Illinois last weekend. It's a 2-1 count now for KRISTIN. She'll swing through the off speed, and it's 2-2. Lopes down to their final strike. Down by 3 with a runner on first. Here's the pitch. Norad's outside, counts full. (3-2) now to KRISTIN FIFIELD with 2 away. Base hit ball 4 here if you're KRISTIN FIFIELD. You're looking for one of those 2 things. Pass the baton. 3-2, fouls it off and stays alive. Lopes trying to get the tying run in Savannah Torville to the plate. KRISTIN FIFIELD fouled off that last pitch. (3-2). Grounded out past the glove of the first baseman, and Fifield's aboard. Runner to third, she's in safely. And the Lopes have runners on the corners with 2 outs. Tenth hit of the day for the Lopes. And that's going to bring up the ever-dangerous Savannah Torville. She represents the tying run
The third baseman
for the Lopes with 2 away. She is 0 for 2 on the day with a run scored and a walk. First pitch to Torville is way outside for ball 1. ANJOLEE Aguilar-BEAUCAGE stands in the on-deck circle. She would be due up if Torville gets on base for the Lopes. NORAD takes a long look in, 1-0. Outside, ball 2. Patience for Savannah Torville at the plate, it's 2-0. Knows that she doesn't necessarily need to tie the game up with one swing, but the Lopes would take it. After Nicoletti walked, it was a dire ground out to a double play. Out wide, again, 3-0. Really trying to stay away from Savannah Torville. She does like that inside pitch, and she likes to pull it into that left field, left center field area. And it's 3-0, and you have to be patient if you're Savannah Torville. She's ready to go, already in the box, waiting for NORAD to step back into the circle. 3 balls, no strikes, 2 outs, runners on the corners. Torville takes in the dirt, and the bases are loaded. Fourth walk of the day for NORAD. Second of the day for Torville. So 2 to Nicoletti, 2 to Torville. And that's going to bring up ANJOLEE Aguilar-BEAUCAGE with the bases loaded for the Lopes. She's got 13 RBIs on the season.
She's also still looking for her first home run, Kyle, and what a way to potentially get it with bases loaded. Give the Lopes the win, walk-off style.
1 for 3 today. Scored a run in the 6th after she doubled. The tying run is Torville at first. The winning run would be Aguilar-BEAUCAGE right now. First pitch to her is in the dirt. Jaden Reed would be the next Lopes batter. (1-0). Takes for a strike. After throwing 5 straight balls, NORAD's finally throwing a strike, and it's 1-1. BEAUCAGE swings through, and the Lopes again down to their final strike. It's 1-2 with 2 balls in the with 1-2, 2 outs, bases loaded for the Lopes. Swung on and missed. And it's a strikeout to end the game for Claire NORAD. And Coach Pearson's 500th win will have to wait till the weekend. It is a 6-3 final score for Northern Illinois. They end a 4-game losing streak, and they go to 3-7 on the season. The Lopes will fall below 500 to 9-10. And 6-9 here at home at the GCU Softball Stadium.
And we'll take on the Baylor Bears at 4 p.m. on Friday.
So a 6-3 win for Northern Illinois, and a good game for them overall. And a great pitching performance from Claire NORAD.
Yeah, Kyle, we saw NORAD in that first game, saw her in that third game, pitch against last night against the Sun Devils. So being able to go this full game for NORAD is a big thing. Able to not really allow the Lopes hitters to get a lot done. And her defense was behind her. So unfortunately, as you said, Coach Pearson's 500th win will have to wait until this weekend. But overall, Lopes had some good performances here today.
NORAD goes to 2-5 on the year, pitched the full 7, gave up 10 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned, walked 4, struck out 3. And the best player for Northern Illinois tonight was Katie Keller, 3 hits in 4 at-bats, 2 RBIs, and 3 doubles. Again, a 6-3 win for Northern Illinois. The Lopes will see Northern Illinois as the second part of a doubleheader on Friday after they face the Baylor Bears on Friday afternoon. Don't forget to download the Lope Nation app if you have not done so you can watch all of the GCU live streams from your mobile device, or just go ahead and click subscribe on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/GCU. Again, Lopes will be back in action Friday afternoon against the Baylor Bears, and following that one, it'll be these Northern Illinois Huskies for the 5th time since Saturday. For our wonderful crew here at GCU TV, for Cheyenne Rose, I'm Kyle Borg, saying have a great rest of your evening, a great rest of your week, and we'll see you back here on Friday. And as always, go Lopes!